Blitz coming straight up the middle, a pass batted down, and caught by the lineman. Donald Penn, the tackle. How about that one? That's a first down for the Bucs.
Love that. Of course, once the ball is batted down by a defender and an eligible receiver, it's live for everybody. There's Donald Penn right there at left tackle. He's usually just going to sit out on his island and block. Well, it gets batted up by Darren Howard. And then look at the big fella trying to jump people.
When was the last time he caught one?
Look at that. You got to love that.
What a feeling for Donald Penn.
And he's really had a fine season.
Yes.
He's got to be one of the most underrated left tackles in the game.
Freeman looks, throws, that's a touchdown. Donald Penn on a tackle-eligible play. The left tackle hauls in the touchdown.
Where you get a tackle eligible. Great job here on the play fake. Freeman does a great job, but just give him a nice touch ball and nice hands by the big guy. Being able to reach out and snag it out of the air.
6'5", 310 pounds. Look at him go now. Soft hands. Look like Charles Barkley there with a helmet on.
Always love it when the big guys score the touchdowns because the whole team comes out and celebrates with them because it doesn't happen very often.
Lions rush 3. Freeman throws underneath to Graham. They're going to try to razzle-dazzle it. Graham at the 30. Graham at the 25. Graham hit by Delmas, who scoops it back to an offensive lineman. The ball's up for grabs and taken by a lineman who throws it backwards, and it's still alive.
His locker room. Third and goes to now Brian Leonard's the back. A fake to him and a touchdown for Donald Penn, the tackle.
That just made Coach Schiano's night right there. They faked the power play off the right side, and Donald Penn in an unbalanced line secures the backside and leaks into the flat, and he is wide open. 2 weeks in a row, the Buccaneers have used trickery on the goal line. Last week, Mike James threw a touchdown pass on a halfback pass at the 1-yard line. How about Donald Penn, Mike?
Second touchdown of his career, third reception of his career. He had one in 2010 at San Francisco.
What's up? Carr throws low, but in the end zone. Matt McCants make that Donald Penn the extra lineman with a touchdown catch.
Donald Penn starting left tackle for the Oakland Raiders, and I said they were number 1 in the red zone. Well, if you got 290 or 300-pound offensive tackles catching balls, you know you've got some creativity down there.
They've been using an extra lineman this entire drive, this in tackle-eligible play.
You see Donald Penn right there, and I happen to play with Donald Penn in Tampa for a number of years. I think this might be his 3rd or 4th touchdown of his career because he caught a couple. This is his 3rd touchdown of his career because he caught a couple with me when I was in Tampa.
Well, and I think that was a perfect example of why you try getting the ball to your receiver quickly, because there's a chance they could. That ball popped into the air and grabbed by Donald Penn. An alert offensive lineman, Malik Jackson, got a hand on it. I just got through saying getting the ball to the wide receivers quickly. This time Donald Penn wants to get into the mix. So Jackson tips the ball up in the air. Most linemen just knock it down.
And was that a stiff arm? Did he throw a stiff arm as he cleared the line?
At fullback. Play action. Carr on the move. Tosses it, and it's caught by Donald Penn, the former Buccaneer. His 4th career touchdown reception, and that feels extra special for the man who was cut by Tampa Bay after the 2013 season.
He didn't even try to hide it during the week. He said, I'm not telling you this is just like every other game. This is important to me. He wanted to come back and play well against his former team. He never forgot. He had a good stretch here in Tampa Bay, and they released him. And now that he's become a Raider, he's actually playing some of the best football of his career. And right there, that has got to feel